Look at this face. Look at my disheveled, unshaven, unwashed face. This is the face of a man who's been off work for a week and a half and has to go back today. I cracked. But now that I am showered and a bit fresher smelling, this is now the face of somebody who starts work at 11 p.m. tonight and hasn't actually slept all day. I woke up this morning at about 9 a.m, so not bad, quite a nice lie-in. I guess I got roughly 10 hours of sleep, which is pretty good going for me. I normally get like 6, if that. So I've had a good sleep, but I won't be coming home until about 8:30 tomorrow morning. So it's going to be almost 24 hours of being constantly awake. I probably will hit the 24-hour mark of being awake, because obviously if I leave work at, say, 8:15, I won't get home till, well, at that time of rush hour, I've probably gone 9. So yeah, it's going to be a long evening. And I'm now starting to record this video at 6 p.m. Right now it's 6 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, I haven't done a lot today. I've actually been playing a bit of Black Ops 4 again. Dug that back out again after I temporarily shelved it for to Fallout. Not that Fallout, it's such a disappointment. I really disappointed. It's so weird this year around. Normally I buy Call of Duty and that's a disappointment. Normally like a day later I'm like, why did I spend the full release money on that game? I'm never playing it again. Whereas this time, Black Ops has caught my interest. I've actually very much gotten invested in it. It's the first one without a single player campaign, and I've never felt like more invested in this game. Like I want to do better on it, which is weird. And I'm enjoying it too, which is even weirder. Whereas Fallout, something I've been hyped for the last like 6 months, maybe longer, has turned out to be a massive disappointment. It's really buggy. It can't even hold 30 FPS, 30 frames a second on a console. It's a mess. It's awful. The online thing is completely unimportant. Like it may as well be single player. But all the quests are really boring. They'll just walk over here, pick it up. The combat's slow, and the fact that the frame rates drop to like 10 frames a second, it's so frustrating. It means the combat's so unfun. And when half the game involves shooting things, which you can't really do because it's so crappily designed, and the other half involves questing, which is really... That was the cat. That was intense. That was very intense. What's wrong? You want snuggles? All right, come up here. Yeah, when half the game involves combat, which is really unfun, and the other half is questing, which is even more unfun because there's no NPCs, nothing to talk to, nothing you can influence. It's just read this text or listen to this audio file and then do what it says. And it's not a good game. The base building I thought might be really good. I really wanted to build like a huge like complex of stuff and have other players on the server with me building their stuff, and we can work together on that. I thought it'd be really good. Like even a YouTube series, I thought I could film that. But the base building is completely like unimportant. It's so limited, it's so boring, it's so difficult. And you can just pack it up and move it around wherever you want. So there's no even point building a base. You just may as well plonk down like your crafting table equivalent, you know, and just use that. But you don't even need to do that because they're all over the world anyway. You just wander into any building and it's got one there anyway. So real disappointment, but whatever. Pokemon has been a massive hit. Like I'm very much still enjoying that. Still ticking through that slowly probably, but very much enjoying it. So at least that one hyped game has paid off somehow. But Black Ops, man, that's where it's at. Well, my bag seems mostly packed for work. I've just got to put some lenses in and do my hair and I'm good to go, really. I can wear a Deadpool t-shirt to work, it's fine. I'm working overnight, nobody cares. Can't move! Jesus Christ, I'm gonna walk in a minute, bloody hell. No idea if you saw the cat then or just my crotch, but either way. Good video, right? But Jo has just arrived, I think. She's pulling up right now and she's hopefully bringing some McDonald's. We were going to get some food, but couldn't bother in the end, so burger it is. Well, now I am off to work, which is a weird thing to say at 10:15 in the evening, but it is true. I'm actually going to be doing night shifts from now until probably Sunday night is my last one, I think. So the video may be a bit sparse for the next few days or so, which to be honest is probably not a bad thing, because the last few days, like maybe the last 3 or 4 days, I've done relatively long videos. All of them over 10 minutes, some as low as 14, some like nearly 20 minutes, I think, if I remember rightly. Some of them have been quite long lately. And they haven't had as many views as usual. Now, I don't really monitor views and things. I'm not doing this for the views, I'm doing this because I want to do it. But it is something that I've noticed, and it's a bit interesting to notice that longer videos don't get watched as much. I guess when they're only like 5 minutes long, people are like, well, I'll pop it on, see what's happening. Whereas 20 minutes, that's an investment. That's like, well, I'm gonna have to give a third of an hour to this knobhead on YouTube. So I get it, but there's something interesting to note, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, that was started off as an announcement that I am on night shifts for the next few weeks, so I don't know what they'll be like. It does have mean that I'm going to end the video off very shortly, even though I'm actually going to be awake for the next, like, I don't know, like 12 hours or so, I guess, probably. So tomorrow's video will start off first thing in the morning as per usual, but I don't know what will happen upload-wise. It should be fine. Like, I always try and work out what's going to happen to the uploads and when I'll edit it and when it'll go live for what days, but I never managed to work out how I'm going to do it, but yet it always works out fine. I've never missed a day. I've never done 200 by accident, so I'm sure it'll be okay, but just thought I'd mention it. But yeah, I'm going to end the video off here. Tomorrow I'm going to make sure I go to the supermarket in the morning, I think, get some food and snacks and things. And tonight I'm going to have to just power through and get through the day, I think. So I didn't sleep in the day like I wanted to. I've had very little caffeine all day today, actually. I had a little fizzy caffeine tablet kind of thing that I mixed with water just before I left there. And I'll probably have a Monster or two overnight, I think. But I've got my Huel to give me sustenance overnight, which should be better than eating McDonald's or whatever, which I've already eaten. I've already had a Big Mac today, so I'm glad I'm not doing that. But we shall see what I'm like, I guess, first thing tomorrow morning or at 7 p.m. UK time tomorrow night for you guys to watch the videos. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, a like rating is very appreciated. But otherwise, I'll see you then. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later.